Hello and welcome to Moonfire Service Provider, the premier courier network of New Eden. Today, we'll walk you through the steps in creating a courier contract for our delivery network. Moonfire features over 28 freighter pilots. We include package tracking with every order, and we have one-day delivery. We're able to service all the way up to Branch and all the way down to Omist, and everything in between. We're always looking to grow the network, so feel free to contact Moonpire, yes, with a P, directly on Discord to add your region. At Moonfire's heart sits Cheetah44, each largest and typically most affordable market. When creating a contract in-game, make sure to use Cheetah44 as your pickup and delivery destination. You can use the other ones, but we just recommend that one because it is the primary trade-up. Your time and need matters. You don't have to move a million M3 with 15 round trips. Leave the burden to us. We'll move your M3. Not to mention, our survivability is pretty high, so we're allowed to service regions such as Pashfen and any nullsec block. As long as we can dock, we can deliver. To begin creating a contract, identify what you need to move. In this case, I'm going to move a whole lot of materials. Start to finish, we're looking at 83,671 M3 of materials to move, and it is currently estimated at 2.2 billion ISK. These 2 bits of data will come in useful on the website. Set our pickup station, which in this case is Cheetah44, and our destination station. I'll be heading to Curse. I need to build some stuff out there, so gotta do that. I will be putting collateral on this no matter what, so we're looking at 2,300,000,000, and I will enter that volume that we saw earlier, 83,671. We will get the total cost to deliver, which is 194 million ISK, 506,500. Now let's take this number and let's head on in game and begin creating the contract. We cannot create a contract inside a container, sadly, but what we can do is make sure our item hanger is empty. It sadly isn't, so let's make it empty. And now we have room to work. Let's take all of our items here with a Control A and put it in our item hanger. Once inside our item hanger, we can begin creating the contract. So let's go ahead and select all. Just verifying that this is indeed what I want to send and nothing else is sneaking in, like these mobile tractor units. I did clean everything else out, so I think it's good. Great, we can now right click and create contract. This will be a courier contract and we are going to send it privately. If we come back to the website, we can see the name right here. So let's just copy that and paste it in. Let's do next. We can verify all the items here. This is all the items in the station. So if you had some ships you needed to deliver that were packaged, you can now select them here. We can also see the total M3 right here for getting the cost of the delivery on the website. Here we can now enter the reward, which was the delivery cost. So let's just copy that in right now. We can now put in the collateral. If we check on the website, I put in for 2.3 billion of collateral. If you put collateral here, it'll affect your total cost. We charge a 3% fee. It's not that much in the grand scheme of it when it comes to keeping your stuff safe from lancing dreadnoughts nowadays. That's a thing. So you want collateral, always. But if you don't worry, we won't run away with your stuff. But collateral is another way to ensure that a hauler cannot run away with your stuff. So let's go ahead and put in expiration of 3 days, days to complete of 7, and the collateral was indeed 2.3 billion of collateral. Be careful when copying the estimated price. If you do check the estimated price from here, if you copy all this into the calculator, it will paste those final zeros from the cents. Make sure to remove those cents, 1, 2, and there you go. Now we have our delivery cost. We can put the delivery cost into here. And there is our contract. Now we need to go ahead and search somewhere to deliver to. Typically, if you live in a null block, you'll have a station that you would like. If we check the website, we can see all the systems currently serviced, guaranteed serviced right now. Down this list, and we even have the entire region of Curse. Any NPC station is deliverable to. So for me and my needs, I'm heading into Curse. I'm gonna head to PO4F Tech 3. And when I search, I'll be provided with some stations. Stations that show up here are stations that you can dock at. So if you are using a trading ult who is neutral to the nullsec block that you're trying to ship these items to, the stations won't show up. So you're gonna have to send your ult the station. You can just search the system. If I search again PO4F Tech 3 here, at the bottom there will be stations. You can click and drag the station into a chat or into a Eve mail. We can send this to our ult, say Marcus, and now we can drag this into the mail too. And either way, we can give our ults something they need. Now the ult can then take this and they could then drag that station into this chat and it'll link it directly. We'll go ahead and click next, and we will go through and confirm that these are the details and that this is everything we want. This is our last chance before we send it off. Right, let's go ahead and click finish. And now we can start our Discord tracking. Going to the Moonfire Discord, we can quickly go down to the courier tracker to get a reminder on how to set this up. We're going to go ahead and highlight what we need to message the bot. And we can go ahead and click the bot's name right here and message the bot by pasting in what we're supposed to do. We'll click enter, and the bot is going to reply with a link. We are going to go ahead and log in with the tune that we used. So I used my main, I'll be logging in with my main. As you can see here, the only scope that it checks is the carrier API, and we got a success. Great. Let's check on our contract with the bot. We can do a money sign contract. Voila, there's my contract. My contract is in the system. Took a minute to respond, but nothing crazy. It's currently marked as outstanding. Now we're going to go ahead and cancel this order, and then we're going to set another one. Once our contract is accepted, we will get the notification of its acceptance. Our contract has been finished. Our order is delivered. Hope this helps you move your product, and do not hesitate to ask Moonfire to see if we can service your region. We really do want to move product to you, so get in touch. Have a great day. And in game, now that our order has been complete, we will get a notification of a feedback request. Feedback is very important to Moonfire. We appreciate your input, and please let us know if there's anything we can do to improve. We're here to service you, and we hope to see you in New Eden, so have a great day.